Hello, my name is Douglas Bloch. Welcome to the Depression Recovery Channel, where each week we talk about practical tools and coping strategies for healing from depression and anxiety. Today is Flashback Friday, a feature in which I republish one of my earlier videos you might not have seen that contains really important coping strategies that will help you attain a better mood. Now here's today's video. Well, of course, we have to start with our humor. We've been having a great time in the studio today, laughing at my jokes, and here's one that the guys who are videotaping me really like, and that is, what does a rain cloud wear under its clothes? Thunderwear. I got that from my kid's book, so forgive me. I think it's really cute. All right, so what is the title of today's video? Oh, it says, why you should tell yourself, oh hell, I'm well. Now, in my video, the 3 Steps to Mental Health Recovery, and in my book, Healing from Depression, I talk about the 3 steps of mental health recovery, and the first one being setting the intention to heal. Make the decision you want to get well, even if you don't know how. And the way to really ground this intention in reality is to write a vision statement of wellness, which is really a series of affirmations strung together and creating a picture image of your life if you are well and whole. And my favorite vision statement is also the shortest and is really simple. It goes, oh hell, I'm well. And I want to tell you 3 reasons right now why I love this vision statement and why I think it's a perfect thing for people to say when they're depressed. The first reason I like oh hell, I'm well is because it's short, easy to bring up in your consciousness, throughout the day. The second reason I like it is because it's stated in the present tense. And long before I wrote my book, Words That Heal, and got into affirmations, I was tuned into a charismatic figure called Reverend Ike. Maybe some of you who grew up in the Northeast know about him. He had a church in Harlem, and he was actually originally a Southern Baptist minister who became converted to science of mind, which is the New Thought philosophy. And he talked about using the present tense and affirmations, which he called
the nowness of consciousness.
The reason it's so important to write your affirmations in the present tense is because the only time that the subconscious mind recognizes is the now. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a smartphone like I do, right? These things have timers on them. So let's say you set your timer to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's say it's 11 in the morning. You set 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and 3 hours later the timer goes off, and you ask yourself, where am I? The answer is here. And what time is it? The answer is now. Okay, try that again. Set it off at like 1 a.m. Wake yourself up in the middle of the night. Where am I? Here. What time is it now? Let's try 8 a.m. Same thing. Where am I here? What time is it now? You're always in the here and now. You can never escape the fact that you're in the here and now. That's the only state of consciousness that you ever know, and that's why you write your affirmations in the present tense. And as a matter of fact, there was a very, very popular book written a number of years ago that was a bestseller called The Power of Now. There's a very well-known statement from the book of Joel in the Old Testament. Joel was a cool prophet, and he said, let the weak say I am strong. Now say it this way. Let the weak say I will be strong. Kind of loses its power, doesn't it? How about I feel well, or I am well? That sounds good, but what about I will be well? No, that just pisses away all the energy from I am well, oh hell I'm well. So again, present tense is really important. Thirdly, I like the affirmation, oh hell I'm well, because it rhymes. Now the subconscious mind responds not only to the here and now, but also to rhyme and rhythm. Advertisers have known this for decades. When I was growing up, and my friend Jerry here, a videographer, there used to be an obnoxious advertisement that went, everything's better with Blue Bonnet on it. I never forgot it. And what about this? Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Oh well, but yeah, why do I remember these jingles 50, 60 years after they came on? Because they rhymed, and that's the power of the rhyme on the subconscious mind. When you think of songs that you love, they also rhyme, so you can't beat rhythm and rhyme to impress the subconscious and really take an affirmation and really make it real for you. Finally, when you tell yourself, oh hell I'm well, you need to do 2 other things besides just speaking the words. First of all, you have to visualize yourself as well. And this is what they call visual rehearsal. The Olympic athletes do this quite a bit. For example, the pole vaulter will see himself going over the pole before it actually happens, and then he'll go out and do it. For you, this might mean recalling a time when you were playing ball with your kids, or taking a walk in the forest, or smelling flowers in a park. And the second thing you want to do is you want to bring emotion into the affirmation and feel emotionally well, because when you bring emotion into the picture, it infuses your affirmation with life and vitality. Now, of course, there's a catch to all this. Many of us who are depressed feel dead inside, and we can't, feel well or infuse that wellness into the affirmation. So one thing you might do is just go back and close your eyes and imagine a time in the past where you felt well. If you can't do that, then say the affirmation with a silent prayer like, God, universe, higher power, please help me get back to that place where I can imagine myself well again. To create the experience of wellness, it may be helpful to play inspiring music, because music does actually create physical changes in the brain. As a matter of fact, there's an amazing documentary that came out a number of years ago called Alive Inside. It tells the story of these Alzheimer's patients in a nursing home who were just completely not here. And someone had the idea of giving them iPods and having them listen to music from their childhood. And when that happened, suddenly, as if a miracle, they came alive and started interacting with the people around them, their environment. It was like they were raised from the dead. So if music can do this for people with Alzheimer's, it can do the same for us who suffer from depression. So, if you're feeling depressed and anxious, try getting up each morning and saying to yourself, oh hell, I'm well, while visualizing and feeling that reality. Or you may want to come up with your own rhyme. Be creative. The important thing is to create some sort of vision statement of what your life would look and feel like if you were well. Condense that into a short sentence and say it over and over again. I promise you it will speed up your emergence from the dark house and back into the light. This has been Douglas Bloch. I hope you found the information on this Flashback Friday video helpful. If so, please give it a like, as likes draw more and more people to this channel and hopefully some more subscribers. You can also leave your comments in the comments section or email me douglasbloch@gmail.com. If you do want to subscribe to this channel, click on my photo in the closing credits. You'll be taken to my subscribe page. And if you click on the bell to the right, you'll be notified every time I do a new video or live chat. And if you want to contribute to this channel and become a patron, simply click on the Patreon image. You'll be taken to my crowdfunding site. And until next video, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. Thank you so much.